Welcome to Rallying Around Mexico. This week our category is Modern Rally, and here are the cars we have. This is at B700, so not very fun. I did not know you could use the GR Yaris. I think it showed up here because I bought another one, so my other one must be higher than B class. But basically here I can choose those stock cars you see, or this one, or this one, and I think this one's better. Let's see what everybody else brought. Evo, older Evo, GR, Yaris, and some Subarus. Okay, so this one is a trail. This is not a circuit. This is not a scramble, whatever. This is cool. I like this. Everybody on our team, we are stacked, sitting at B700. Not even just close. Top of the category. We have Evil Leak, Trophy Taker spelled wrong, Racer X, Captain Miller, and Whiskey. Let me see. We got one guy with 8 prestiges. He must play this game, Whiskey, every day. All day. Wow. Here we go. Oh, slow start. Hate these B700s. They're not fast. They're not fun. But it is what it is. Here we go. Racing in an underpowered trial. I guess I started pretty high up, being right here at the end of all the red team. Trying not to be in anybody's way, but somehow I'm blocking them. I feel the frustration through the screen. Damn, I'm sorry. You can't park there, mate. Look out. Yeah, okay. These guys are funny. I like that there's chat, but it's weird that you have to like pick. I can't do that. I'm trying to drive. I am up here in the first position for the blue team, so that's cool. Not bragging. Just saying. Oh, perfect. Is that karma or just, yeah, coincidence? Okay, now it's fine. You can't park there, mate. Yeah. I like it. Literally, dude. Oh, that guy's viewing map. The blue, oh my gosh, the guy in the lead for the blue team was viewing map. Bro, you are lost if you are viewing the map in the middle of the race. The map is here. It's in front of you. There's a mini map. Why are you viewing map? Where are you going? You going back to the festival playlist? Oh, the GR Yaris loses it around the turn. Wow. This is, okay, this is fun. Funny, maybe. I don't think I'm going to catch Katya or Tegan, but I've had fun so far. This thing does okay if you don't go into 5th gear. 5th gear seems a little lethargic. Here comes Evil Leak, the funny man with the GR. I should make my other GR B700. That'd be cool. This category is super lacking. I don't understand how it's modern rally, though. A Yaris? I just saw a GR Corolla today go by the bus stop when I was out there with my boys. That was funny. My youngest, he's a car guy. He said, sounds terrible. Well, he's not showing off. He's just literally driving by at 40. You know? It's not going to sound the best. He's just putting around. Kind of like we are here. I wonder, I kind of made a mistake there. That turn wasn't the best, but I wonder if I can get past Evil Leak again for a podium spot. I don't think so. That little nimble machine, if he can keep it from spinning round, he's probably going to eclipse me. Look at him. Oh, he did hit a fence, and that didn't slow him down that much. Okay. Well, I was hopeful. He's actually doing some good, though, taking down Katya. Wow. Evil Leak. Our comedian friend and racer. And there we go. Wow, we didn't even get a podium, but it's okay. I think we won. Our score kept going down. I saw 1,700. There we go. So what is that? 3,050. That's the total. Oh, Whiskey left. Yeah, he was calming in the chat, so maybe that's why. All right, so we got to win, albeit in a crazy fashion. Everybody hitting each other. I need another one of those. The newest WRX. I need to add it to my modern rally collection at B700. It's so funny. Forza Horizon 5, there are so many cars that you end up having. I wish there was a better way to manage it. I wish it didn't show every car in your garage. I wish it just showed the ones you owned. And then when you clicked that specific model, it would show you the ones you have of it, you know? That would make more sense. It's a Palpa Trail. Here we go. Also, that when you race these races, Modern Rally, B700, you know, those cars would just come up. But for the garage, the big look at everything, I mean, there's tons of cars I don't even use because I forget they're there. So we're down 2 people. I don't know who else left. I kind of remembered all their names. Starting first again, cool. Evil Leak's still here, Racer X, and Captain Miller. I know Whiskey left. Who was the other one? Trophy Taker. Trophy Taker's gone. He did get 0 points last race. Alright, so these drivatars are in a weird look-at-me, whipping back and forth fashion and pattern. There's Tegan. There's the hot rod from the last race. I wonder how we're going to do here because these guys aren't starting off that great. With this B700 ride here in the format we're racing, this type of racing, I am usually just flat out. I just turn, try to scrub speed. These cars are so anemic. And in real life, they are fast. They feel fast. But just through the controller and after racing a bunch of Yescos and things like that, 1,000 horsepower rides, you just don't get that great of a sense. So here we are climbing this hill, staying right with this Evo. Yep, hitting the fence, losing a little bit of ground. That's okay. See, those drivatars, sometimes they make pretty long turns, and if you cut those corners, you can kind of get them. Needless braking out of nowhere. Pablo just right here. There goes Evil Leak. I'm going to let him go because he's on my team. He beat me last time, but he needs to not mess me up now, that's for sure. Can we get a first place finish in this Evo X? No, because there goes the GR Yaris. He's right with me, respectfully racing. I like that. That's a good teammate. Was he the one that was viewing map? Wow. Crazy. If in doubt, flat out. Dude, I've been flat out since we started this race. I don't understand how this turbo, whatever it is, I know it's not a 4G63, it's like a 4B11 or whatever. I don't understand how it is so slow. B700, that's what it is. Look at this at the end of the race. Yes. Cruising side by side to a victory for me. Second place for him. Wow. That's the best we could have done. Did our other teammates do their job? Yes. Another 600 and another 500. Wow. So that was awesome. That turned out to actually be fun. The people we were racing with, I found out through the car restriction at the beginning of the race that the GR Yaris is a modern rally. So I need to make a B700 one of those. That's cool. That was cool to see. And we're going to get a notification that we've completed the trial, but I'll show you the problem. We didn't get enough to get the Ferrari 575 Maranello, but I believe, I know I have one, but I don't even know if I've ever used it. So let's go check it out. Maybe for a weekly challenge or something. I know it's a little older. Looking at this, I have 2. They're both brand new, never driven, hilarious. Let's get in one. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a test drive. We're going to see how it is. Just to get, you know, the baseline. And then maybe we can go modify this thing Forza Horizon 5 style and make it a little better. So big launch from this. I believe with the long hood. You know, of course this is a front engine Ferrari, but what is this? I guess the V8. It's a little, wow. It's a little slidey, a little loose. I'd like to see better tires. The suspension seems a little soft. I almost think you could make a great drift car out of this. Maybe we'll do that. Let's go to cars and go home and modify this thing. So custom upgrade. Let's go ahead and make it look like a drifter. We're going to put this stuff on. I kind of like the engine that's in it, just to keep it Ferrari. Let's make it twin turbo. What you want to do here is you want to get the drift tires up front. We want to make them wider, not in the rear. We're also going to make the front track width wider. I like the wheels, to be honest. I'm going to leave them at 18. That's fine. We'll go here. We need to lighten this thing up a good bit. Good brakes. Stiffen it up. Stiffen the chassis. We're going to get drift suspension. Lower this thing way down. Lightweight, baby. And now on to the drivetrain. Race clutch. Drift 4-speed. That's not always the answer for the best drifter, but it's a good place to start. Over to power. We're going to wallop this thing. Now, let's not go crazy. I don't think I want cams and stuff. I think I'm just going to go baseline, fuel spark, intake exhaust, leave the motor the same. Maybe jump up a size on the turbos because, yeah, we'll just do that. Do intercooler, of course. Flywheel, yes. And there we go. There is our ride. Our reward car that we're 1 point shy of. I'm obviously going to get that point later on in the week, so we'll get another one of these. Custom tuning. Let's take a look at the gearing. Let's give it a little more acceleration. We don't want to be at 191. This isn't Hot Wheels. We don't want to be drifting that fast. Crazy. This thing must have some power. Let's stop it at 4.0. There you go. One last thing. I would like to get a livery for this. I want something that shows it can drift. Here we go. This one looks cool. The AlphaTauri. This one looks really good too. I think I'm going to go with that. Just a nice, simple, light Red Bull. Hopefully it looks cool. Not bad. Not my fave. Whatever. Let's go do a drift zone. I like these drift zones, like kind of in this area. Let's try this one. Farmland Trail. Launch it. Wow, I like it. Ooh, okay. So this is pretty cool. So we have some traction. We have some control. I haven't been at this drift zone in a while. So this thing doesn't have just an insane amount of power, but I like that about it. It'll actually grip if you let it go long enough. Third gear could be a little longer, just slightly. I'd like to see 90 in it, but not bad. Oh, car just ghosted back in. That was pretty cool. This thing is legitness. Third gear will go over 90, over 100, but I don't know if it'll drift at that speed. But yeah, I like this. I'm trying to broaden my horizons. I just pulled myself out of that. I was going to spin out and it powered out. That's awesome. I want to use these cars that I've never driven before. I can't believe I've never driven one of those. I don't think I gave one away. I don't know. Maybe I did. But there you go. That's your reward car for the week. A slight build on it. I don't know. It just kind of felt drifty to me right off the bat. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be back tomorrow with the PR Stunt Speedrun. Thankfully, even though we only have one event lab, we have 5 PR stunts in this festival playlist. I'll see you guys there in the next one. Later.